So this will be your June 24th daily reading. This is a general reading. Energies can flip sides. Can happen a couple days before or even behind. So just take what works and leave the rest behind. The Ten of Swords in reverse is under the deck. So Temperance is in your head. And the Sacred Crown, which is the Fool, is in reverse in your heart. So I think you want balance. I think you want peace. I think you want patience. And I think that means that you're not willing to go and jump in and have a new start. So in your environment is that combative, or that disappointment, I should say, not combative. There's this disappointment that you're having in your environment. The alien is what's crossing, and the alien is talking about, that's the Hermit in reverse. It's talking about going within on a spiritual journey. We'll clarify. But in the past, I don't think there was a lot of work that you were putting into this situation. You didn't really want to invest and make it a long-term situation. In the future, there's just this imbalance, not sharing, two people just not necessarily being on the same page. So we'll go ahead and start with your environment to try to figure out what that is. The Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. It's being clarified by the Nine of Swords. Let's get one more card on that. Clarify that Five of Cups for me, please. Ooh, could be a Pisces. Somebody is in their head. There's a lot of disappointment in your environment because of something that happened in their head, some sort of really bad emotional situation that potentially kept them up at night. They feel like other people really took advantage of them. And I think they are, a desirable individual potentially that has a higher knowledge about this situation. And let's see, the Fool in reverse. The Sacred Clown, that's Aries. So let's figure out a little bit more about you. Clarify the Sacred Clown. You could be thinking about an Aries too. That's also a possibility. But the Fool in reverse is just talking about somebody that doesn't want to have like a new passionate start or beginning, which is exactly what the World in reverse is. So we're just talking about stagnant energy and not moving forward. And that's probably because you're prioritizing peace, patience, balance right now. So the warning is probably the crossing, and it can apply to both people in this situation. So let's see what the alien in reverse is talking about. What's this energy that is crossing you? Oh, wow. Okay, so this is now your happiness. This is your wish fulfillment. That person in your environment is probably very important to you. And I think together with that person in your environment, you want to have happiness. So right now you could be a bit isolated, and it could be because you're trying to bring this peace, patience, and balance into your life. But in the meantime, you aren't having a new start with your environment. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that. Knight or King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. The Tower is your card. The Hangman is Pisces, and the Emperor is Aries. So you could be potentially allowing things to fall with potentially even 3 different people. As far as the ground is concerned, whatever you guys initially established, and like I said, I'm talking about at least probably 2 to 3 people at this point. Whatever you established was faulty ground, and it's just falling down. And you may feel very trapped about this, as if you're bound and incapable of moving forward because of this lost opportunity. And the Emperor in reverse is indicating that, you know, this isn't somebody that is a well-grounded individual taking more than they're giving. So what's Scorpio's advice for today's reading? The Queen of Wands is just talking about being the compassionate love, or I should say passionate, authentic, charismatic individual that you are.